Well, hello. This is Magic Mo, and wanted to touch on a topic that a lot of people do touch on as well. And I'm basically touching on it from my own perspective because it gets viewed differently depending on who you do talk to. And that is the magic of avenues of revenue. So, with that being said, it is all about understanding that there are just that different avenues of revenue. So, there is a large comfort for us to have the knowledge and understanding that if something financially was to fall out from underneath us, our company closed its doors, they were downsizing, relocating, whatever the case may be, that you have something already in your arsenal ready to just pull out the trigger and just release and go out into the world in another avenue of revenue. And a lot of people will laugh at me, and this is honest to goodness true story that I, Magic Mo, have 3 resumes. Yes. And many people will ask me a lot if that means that I cannot hold a job. And that is not at all the case. It means that I've tried these different avenues of revenue. I've gotten the experience. And sometimes just as we change our taste in food, sometimes our taste in decorating, our taste in our car, our taste in anything. Sometimes what we're doing on a daily basis is not out of that equation of needing, okay, well, I'm at a point where I need a change in this. My taste in this is a little bit sour, and not for anything more than you're just looking for something new and something different. And allowing yourself that exploration and growth, that's a fantastic thing. And then that gives you your arsenal, for your avenue of revenue. And honest to goodness, the security of that is just wonderful. Because you know for yourself, if anything should happen to anyone around you that you might be relying on financially, if oh my stars forbid something happens to someone that you're relying on financially, and you're at a point of, okay, what do I do from here because I don't have anything in another avenue of revenue, then the sense of security and sound mind is just lost. And I hate when anyone's thrown in that position. I hate people worrying about it even when that position hasn't even presented itself yet. So being on the understanding that there are ways to have other avenues of revenue just for sound mind, that's just a great thing. And I think a lot of people really equate that to they have to work 60 hours a week and they're not going to have any personal time, so what's it all worth? And I'm going to be exhausted, so even with all of that being said, I'm not going to have any fun. And that's not what this means as far as my perspective. So a Magic Mo's perspective is, like I say, sound mind. So then when you do come home, you're not worried about anything. Okay, I know I've got this, that, and the third, all good. And then you can do what it is that you want to do, knowing that that is always available to you. It doesn't mean always pushing and pushing and pushing. It means that if you're looking to push further on some kind of side hustle, then you have it. And using myself as an example, working as a dental receptionist, and then also bartending, DJing, those were my side hustle. And I had my steady. And then when I wanted some extra money that was fluff, And then there it was. And having that sense of understanding that, okay, I can have my secure financial, whatever my day job is that I want to be all day, every day, is there. And then I can operate anything else in conjunction because I want to and I'm capable to. That is freedom. It's freedom from financial constraints. Just the knowledge that you can. Not even the action of it. The knowledge that you can. So don't ever feel that opening the door for avenues of revenue is just an overkill of who you are, what you're worth, your time spent, all of these things that could go down to the negative path of why am I even going to bother? Let me just work as hard as I can at my job, keep asking for a raise, all of this and that. The knowing and the peace of mind that you have other things just sitting there in your back pocket that, okay, it's been a little while, but you know what, for a couple hours here, a couple hours there, I'm more than happy to do this. That's just peace of mind. It really just is. And you cannot at all put a price on that. That's where the magic comes in. The sound peace of mind that if something falls out from your feet or something just happened to you, your water heater broke, there's just anything that could happen that would be of a financial restraint to you at the time that you did not expect to happen, then you know in your core, that's okay. We're going to be fine. I have anything sitting here in my bag of tricks. Everything's going to be okay. So if this makes us tight for a couple weeks, maybe a month, all fine and good. We are good. I have my bag of tricks sitting right here. So always giving yourself the opportunity to make sure you have avenues of revenue that even if you're not active with them, they're still there because you've continued to educate yourself throughout time on these certain avenues of revenues. That is just so much peace of mind, and don't ever discredit that, and don't let anybody else tell you anything different. As I was starting this to say, that a lot of people will be like, what do you mean you have 3 resumes? You can't keep a job? That's not what it means at all. That means it's keeping my avenues open to revenue. So always make sure you're doing that for yourself, because you're worth whatever revenue is out there to be had for yourself. So make sure you're doing that. And on that note, I hope you have a magical day. And please, if you haven't already gotten my first book, The Magic of a Woman Undiscovered, please go online and search that. And it's already Barnes & Noble, Amazon, all those places. The Magic of a Woman Undiscovered 2, The Journey Continues. That'll be the title for that. And that will be coming out before year's end. So that has already been solidified as of last night. So then you can be on the lookout for that book as well. And continue to listen to this material. Anything that you want to hear me talk about, please let me know. I'd be anxious to hear what anybody thinks and any kind of topics that you'd like to hear what Magic Most thoughts are. And we can, really dive into some stuff, and that would be wonderful. I really look forward to some of your topics and ideas, and to get some really good conversation going for the group. So I thank you very much, and hope that you always, today and every day, have a magical day.